Are you looking for a cool, refreshing sauce? An easy sauce to make that's healthy, delicious, and goes on chicken, veggies, salmon, or lamb? Well then stay tuned, this sauce is definitely for you. This Greek yogurt sauce will definitely hit the spot. Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. This is Johnny Mac, and we're going to dive into a tzatziki sauce, a wonderfully delicious Greek yogurt sauce. Buckle up, let's go! Okay, so we're going to start off with a cucumber. I'm using an English cucumber here. They're a little bit longer, they're a little bit thinner, their seeds are smaller, so they're not really going to be a problem whenever you bite into it. So whenever you bite into these seeds, they're not going to be hard and tough. So you can go ahead and leave the seeds in. You can remove them if you like, but they're so small they're really just a non-factor. Go ahead and peel this guy. I'm going to alternate the slices of peels, so you can still leave a little bit of peel on there for a little bit of nice green color. It's not too bad. That skin's not too very thick, so it's okay to leave a little bit on there. Slice this guy in half. I'm going to just use half of a cucumber for this recipe. Now we're going to go ahead and shred this guy, so make sure that you warm up, make sure that you stretch, get yourself ready to go. This is the hard part. Go ahead and start shredding this cucumber down. This tzatziki sauce recipe, it is absolutely fantastic on salmon. It's such a delightful, creamy, rich, smooth type sauce. It has a cool, refreshing taste to it. Goes great on gyros, goes great with lamb, goes great with chicken. Dip your vegetables in it, you name it. This is just an all-time really good, healthy, delicious sauce. Okay, now that the kitchen workout program's over, you can go ahead, grab a little Gatorade, grab a little orange juice, and then grab a little salt. We're going to put a little bit of salt onto these cucumbers. The salt's going to help bring out a lot of that liquid, and as you can see, there is already a ton of water that's come out of those guys. But we're going to put a little salt on it, mix it up a little bit. We're going to let that sit for an hour. You can let the cucumber sit overnight, even better. It gets out pretty much all of the liquid, but an hour at minimum. So now we're going to go ahead and grab some dill, some fresh dill. Go ahead and start chopping it up. You want it to be nice and fine. We're going to throw this into the sauce. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Bring that refreshing dill type flavor. For this recipe, I'm using 1 tablespoon of dill. However, you can put more dill in if you like the taste of dill. Go ahead and throw it on in. It's taster's choice. Next up to bat, the garlic. So we're going to go ahead and grab 2 cloves of garlic, chop them up nice and fine. After you've chopped them, it's always a good idea to give them a little smearing on the board to break out all that wonderful flavor. Check it out, take the flat part of the blade, smash it across the board, scrape it up a little bit, give it a nice little chop. You want these guys to release all of their flavors and be nice and fine for this wonderful, delicate, delicious, cool yogurt sauce. Alright my friends, so now it's time to go ahead and throw everything together. So grab a nice mixing bowl. We're going to go ahead and start putting in the wonderful Greek yogurt. So we're going to put in 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt, or that's equivalent to about 24 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Throw it on into the bowl. Here's a little bit of a hint for you. If you wanted to go ahead and mix up the yogurt and all the ingredients except for the dill and except for the cucumber, you can. If you let that sit overnight, the garlic will release all of its flavors into the wonderful yogurt sauce and become a little bit less potent. It'll also give time for that cucumber to release all of its liquids. That way your sauce will be a little bit less garlicky and it'll have a little bit less water content in it, which is always good for this creamy yogurt sauce. So now we're going to go ahead and throw in a little bit of white wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon. And then for this delicious Greek yogurt style sauce, we're going to put in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into this. In this tzatziki sauce recipe, it is just such an easy Greek yogurt sauce recipe. It really just goes well with almost anything. It goes great with, again, lamb, gyros, vegetables, chicken, put it on salmon. It's just an absolutely wonderful, healthy sauce. I mean, it's really good for you and it tastes great. So I'm having this sauce pretty much right away, so I'm going to go ahead and add the dill, and I'm adding the garlic. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of a dash of salt in for taste. And so my cucumber, it's been sitting for roughly an hour. It's released a lot of liquid. Again, if you wanted to let it sit overnight in a cheesecloth or in a fine sieve, Perfectly fine, great idea to do. I'm just doing this right away, so it's been roughly an hour. Look at all of that liquid that's been released from that cucumber. Check it out. The goal here, my friends, is to try to release as much of that water as possible. So whenever I grab my spoonful of cucumber here, I am pressing that cucumber into the spoon, already releasing some of the water into that plate, placing it into that fine sieve, getting it ready to go and smash down even more to get all of that liquid out, or as much of that liquid as possible. Look at that. I mean, it has almost filled up that entire plate with liquid. I mean, that is a lot of water, folks. You definitely don't want that in your tzatziki Greek yogurt sauce, so definitely squeeze it out, try to extract as much of it as possible. Alright, so we have 3 lines of attack on this liquid. So first we use the spoon to squeeze it out, second the fine sieve. Now third, I'm using a nice thick paper towel. If you have any sort of cheesecloth, that works perfectly fine. But I've got a nice thick paper towel doubled over, and I'm just squeezing as hard as I can to try to release all of that liquid. And again, this is a second workout program. After you're done with this, just make sure that you stretch, have some more Gatorade, get yourself ready to go. So that's pretty good, so check it out. Got most of the liquid, if not all, and it's ready to go. Throw it on into the old mixture, grab a spoon, and begin to mix, my friends. Begin to mix. It's coming together so nicely. Check it out, look at those colors. Oh, I could just absolutely taste the wonderfulness. Check out that dill, check out that oil, check it out. It's all coming together, that vinegar. This is a flavor explosion in your mouth. And there you go, my friends, an absolutely delicious tzatziki sauce, a wonderful Greek yogurt sauce. Thanks for watching. Please do leave your comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. There are more sauces and gravies to come. And remember, my friends, to live, love, and make gravy.